Hey there, welcome to my yoga with Nicole and your crow flow. In our practice today, we're going to be working up to the arm balance crow. We'll take our time making sure that the body's open so you can safely and comfortably access this pose. If you're not ready to fly, there's no need to worry. Options will be given so you can practice and work your way up to the pose when you're ready. Let's go. Beginning our practice today in a comfortable seated position. Bring the palms and the hands to rest on the thighs. Taking a deep breath in as you lengthen the spine, lift the heart. And with your exhale, just rolling the shoulders back and down. Gently closing your eyes. Beginning to lengthen your inhales and exhales. Notice with each breath in how the chest and belly begins to expand. With each breath out, chest and belly gently draws in. Start to feel each breath moving deeper and deeper into your lungs. Noticing how the rib cage is gently lifting and separating. Beginning to open forward and back, side to side. With each exhale, feel calm beginning to wash over both body and mind. Draw your inhales now deep into the base of the lungs. Feel the sensation of them inflating completely. Pull the belly into the spine with your exhale, feeling every last drop of air being released. Transitioning now into your Ujjayi breath, gently constricting the front of your throat. Noticing now the vibration of each inhale and exhale. Feel your awareness resting in this present moment. Body and mind connected to breath. Very gently now opening the eyes. Taking a deep breath and reaching your arms up overhead. Let the gaze follow the hands. As you exhale, drawing the palms of your hands through heart center. Breathe in, reach up, look up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Doing that one more time here. Big breath in, reach up. As you exhale, draw the palms of the hands to heart center, bowing the head, closing the eyes. We're setting an intention for our practice here today. Releasing any judgments or expectations. Just being here, body and breath. Releasing the hands now down onto the thighs and beginning to transition ourselves into tabletop. Spread your fingers wide, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Feel the hands as if they're pushing the floor away from you, shoulders pulling back, lengthening the spine. As you inhale now, extending that right leg back behind you, pressing out through the heel of the foot. Feel the inner thighs squeezing together, right toes turning to face the earth. As you breathe in, extending left bicep by the ear, softening the shoulder back with your exhale. Just feel the engagement in the abdominals here. Every inhale, you're reaching forward and back. With your exhale, rooting down through right hand, pushing the floor away from you. Deep breath in. Exhale now, elbow and knee coming together, round the spine, chin to chest, belly in. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, pull to center. Inhale, extend and reach. The last time, exhale, elbow and knee. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Hold here with your exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale now, left hand, right knee releases to the earth. Center yourself. Engage the abdominals, scooping the tail under. Inhale, left leg extends. Feel the inner thighs squeezing together, extending out through the heel of that foot. Next breath in, right bicep comes by the ear, rolling the shoulder back. So feel that lifting up through the torso, straight line from the heel to the fingertips. Exhaling, elbow and the knee coming together, round belly in. Inhale, lengthen, gaze comes up. Exhale, draw to center. Inhale. Then exhale, last time here, lift the back body. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Hold. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the hand and the knee to the earth. Lengthen the spine as you inhale. Toes curl under, draw up and back to downward facing dog as you exhale. Root down mainly through pointer finger mound and thumb mound, pushing the floor away from you with the hands. Feel the shoulder blades sliding down, a broadening of the collarbones, ears releasing in line with biceps. Let your heels just start to sink towards the floor, maybe bending the knees if you feel a lot of tightness here. Take another deep breath in. Empty out slowly with your exhale. And inhale, lifting right leg up strong and straight. Let the left heel just sink to the floor. Breathe in. Exhale, right foot comes in between the hands. Help it as you need to. Take an inhale here to lengthen the spine, opening the heart. As you exhale, let that left knee come down onto the earth behind your left hip. Inhale, right leg starts to straighten, moving into hamstring stretch. Bring your hands under the shoulders, use blocks or supports if you need to. Draw baby toe in line with big toe, lengthen the spine. And then if you wish to, maybe rounding and folding. Wherever you choose to be, just keep the shoulders drawing away from your ears. 2 more breaths. Right hip pulling back in line with left. Last one here. Let's inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. As you exhale, bend back into that right knee. Inhaling, left leg lifts. As you exhale, extend that right leg back, 3-legged dog. Left heel sinks. Take another deep breath in here. With your exhale, now bend the right knee, heel to the bum. Inhale, right knee lifts to the sky, starting to open up the hip and lengthening left leg. Lift left shoulder blade up to the sky so the weight stays even on the hands. 1 more inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take a full breath here. Inhaling, left leg lifts strong and straight. Feeling right heel sink as you exhale. Breathe in. Exhaling, left foot in between the hands. Take your time. Lengthen, open the heart, and then release right knee down. As you inhale, left leg straightens, toes pull back, hands under shoulders. Feel the hips squaring as you breathe in, lengthening spine, lifting heart. Feel free to round and fold if that serves your body in practice. Hollow your belly as you exhale. 2 more breaths. Filling up completely. Emptying out completely. Breathe in, lengthen, look up. Exhale, bending back into that left knee. Lift right leg up as you breathe in. 3-legged dog as you breathe out. Left leg extends, right heel sinks. Ears in line with biceps. Inhale here. Exhale, bend left knee. As you breathe in, lift that knee up to the sky, right heel sinking. You're going to draw that right shoulder blade in line with left. 2 more breaths. Inhale here. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Full breath. Let's inhale, bend the knees, look between your hands. Exhale, step or walk to the top of the mat, bringing feet hip distance apart. Lengthen to flat back as you inhale. With your exhale, releasing into a forward fold. If it's available, bring the fingertips beside your feet, press them down, feeling the hips lift up as you breathe in. Belly hollows, tucking the chin as you breathe out. Last breath here. Inhaling, lengthen to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Big breath, reach and rise all the way up to standing, let it lift you. Exhale, fold forward, bend into the knees as needed. Lengthen to your flat back, breathe in. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to high plank. Take an inhale here, center, drop the knees if needed. Lower with control as you exhale, elbows brush the ribs. Inhale, lift, open to up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here, pedal it out as you need to. Relax your jaw. Now as you exhale, come to center, let the heels sink. You're breathing in, feeling the hips lifting up and back. As you exhale, the jaw releases, the heels sink. Inhale now, right leg lifts, strong and straight. Let the left heel sink to the earth. Breathe in. Exhaling, bringing right foot in between the hands. Help it along as you need to. We're going to flip that back foot to 45 degrees, warrior 1. As you inhale, rise up. Pinkies turning in, relaxing the shoulders. Belly in, tail under. Now square your hips here to face forward. You can always step the back foot out as you need to. Wherever you are, the outer edge of that foot is pressing into the floor, and that's rotating your left hip forward. Use your inhales to lift your heart up. Exhale, root down through the feet, pull the belly in. 2 more breaths. Big inhale, fill up. Exhale, hands coming down onto the earth. Pivoting the back foot. Step to downward facing dog with your exhale. Full breath. Left leg lifts up, breathing in. Good, nice deep stretch in right leg as you breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale, left foot in between the hands. Warrior 1, pivoting back foot flat on the floor, 45 degrees. Rise up as you inhale. Soften shoulders, relax your jaw. Belly in, tail under, and finding that squaring of the hips. Use the hands as needed for alignment. Now use your inhales to draw the energy up from the earth to fill you. Exhales, feet rooting down. You're strong and centered in your warrior. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, the hands release to the earth. Breathe in to pivot back foot and lengthen. Downward facing dog, exhale. Empty out slowly. Inhale forward to high plank. Chaturanga, exhale, elbows to the ribs. Inhale, tops of the feet down, lift. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Hold it here, left heel sinking with your exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, right foot in between the hands. We're back to warrior 1, pivot back foot. Rise up when you're ready. Soften the shoulders, relax your jaw. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the arms back behind you, interlace fingers, grab forearms, or reverse prayer. Breathe in, begin to straighten out that right leg, making sure the knee doesn't lock. Option to step the back foot in as you need to here. Lift the heart up. Exhale, begin to fold forward. You're drawing your heart towards your right baby toe. If it's available, maybe tucking the chin. Now notice what's happening with that back foot. Keep firmly rooting it. If it's lifting, you're going to bring it in a little bit further so that you can find that support. With your inhale now, lengthen the spine. Find a flat back, abdominals strong. As you exhale, release the hand to the earth or to supports, perhaps folding a little bit deeper. Those of you that would like more, turn your fingertips to face the wall behind you, starting to walk the hands back. Feel right hip continually drawing back in line with left. 2 more breaths here. Hollow your belly. Good. Inhale now, hands underneath the shoulders, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, pivot back foot, bend into front knee. Breathe in, lengthen. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath. Left leg lifting as you breathe in. Hold, right heel sinks, exhale. Inhale, lengthening the leg. Exhale, left foot in between the hands. Right foot pivots 45 degrees, rise to warrior one. But take all the time you need to find your strength and center. Both feet rooting down, breathe in, lift the heart up. Exhale, arms behind you, interlace fingers, grab forearms, or reverse prayer. Breathe in, left leg straightens, making sure the knee doesn't lock. Exhale to fold, heart is moving towards left baby toe. Just come as far as is comfortable for you here. Feel both feet rooting down, maybe tuck the chin. Inhale, now lengthen, find a flat back. As you exhale, release the hands to the earth. Feel left hip pulling back in line with right. Remember, you can always adjust that back foot as needed. Feel free to walk the hands back if that serves you. Well, let's inhale now. Hands under shoulders, lengthen, open the heart up. Exhale, bend into the front knee, pivot back foot. Take a breath in to lengthen. Step to downward facing dog with your exhale. Good, shoulders away from ears. Inhale, forward high plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, strong legs, up dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. 3 breaths. Good, last one here. I'm going to inhale now, bend the knees deeply, look between your hands. Exhale, top of the mat, feet hip distance apart. Lengthen to flat back as you breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, we're holding here. Again, if it's available, fingertips beside the feet. Evening the weight out, feeling the hips lift. As you exhale, hollowing belly, shoulders away from ears. One more breath here. Inhale, find your flat back, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach, lift. Hands to heart center as you exhale, bring the palms into prayer. Inhale, heel toe, toes out to 45 degrees, feet flat on the floor. Lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, bend into the knees, making your way into your squat. If this is not available, you can always have the hands on the floor for support. Now, if you are bringing the elbows to the knees, squeeze the legs into the elbows. The elbows are then pushing against your legs. Try to lengthen the spine, lift the heart up. Engage your abdominals here. That'll help to open up the chest. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the earth. As you breathe and lift the hips. Exhale, heel toe, the feet in and fold. Take a breath. Lengthen to flat back as you breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, step to high plank, taking an extra inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Check in with your hands, keep rooting down through pointer finger, mound and thumb mount. And if there's tension in the neck or the shoulders, just give the head a little turn from side to side. Releasing that movement now, come back to center, take a breath. Inhaling, right leg lifts up. We're moving to lizard, let left heel sink to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Now as you exhale, you're going to shift forward into a high plank. Draw right knee towards right armpit or right elbow. Breathe in here. As you exhale now, plant that foot beside the hand. Center yourself here, lengthen. Your right knee's on top of the ankle and it's hugging into right shoulder. Those of you that wish to, lowering that back knee down for extra support. Just feel that knee hugging in. Those of you that want to move deeper, you're welcome to start to lower down onto blocks, onto forearms, whatever's available to you. If that back knee's up, Keep pushing through the heel of the foot. Keep that leg strong. Notice now the shoulders pulling back. As that right thigh squeezes in, the hip starts to pull back in line with left. 2 more breaths here. With your inhale, slowly make your way back up onto the hands if you've lowered, lengthening. Take another breath in here. You're going to exhale now, release that left knee down onto the floor. Now inhale, turn that right foot out to 45 degrees, just like your warrior one. Knee still on top of ankle, lift the heart. As you exhale, roll to the outer edge of that foot. It's going to open up the inner thigh and the hip a little bit more. Let the hips continue to draw forward. That will help the leg to open. If you wish to, feel free to lower down again onto blocks or onto forearms. Wherever you choose to be, breathe. Lengthen as you inhale. Shoulders back as you exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale now, slowly start to rise back up onto the hands. Exhale, we're going to heel toe, right foot in between your hands. Breathe in, lift up your back leg. Step to downward facing dog as you exhale. Take a breath. Calming exhale out. Inhale, left leg lifts, hold it here. Let your right heel sink down. Breathe in. Moving slowly as you breathe out, you're coming forward to plank. You're squeezing left knee to left armpit. Inhale here. Exhale, plant the foot to the outside of the hand. Knees on ankle, hugging into the shoulder. Take a breath, lengthen. Again, option to drop the back knee down if you wish. And then if at any time you want to move deeper, do so on an exhale, perhaps coming onto the forearms for support, maybe using blocks for support. Keep that back leg strong. You're hugging this left thigh in and that hip is starting to pull back. 3 more breaths. Relax your jaw. Good, last one here. We're going to inhale now, slowly come back up onto the hands, lengthen. Right knee releases with your exhale. We're going to inhale, turn this foot out 45 degrees, so a little bit wider than the top corner of your mat. Knees still aligned, and then roll to the outer edge of your foot. Breathe in, lengthen. If you wish to, lowering down here. Just don't force it. Don't worry about how far you're going in these poses. Listen to your body and see what works best for you. And let the shoulders draw back as you exhale, lengthening with your inhale. Last breath here. Inhale now, slowly come back up onto the hands. Exhale, walk that left foot in between your hands. Breathe and lift up right leg. Downward facing dog, exhale. Full breath. Inhale, come forward to high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Downward facing dog, exhale. 3 breaths. And let's inhale, bend the knees, look between your hands. Exhale, step or walk to the top of your mat. Take a breath in, flat back. Find your forward fold as you exhale. Now, if you wish to, feel free to grab a hold of the legs, maybe the heels, drawing yourself in a little bit deeper as you breathe out. Let the neck release. Relax your jaw. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way up, reach and rise. Exhale, bring the palms of your hands to prayer at heart center. You're going to inhale, bring the palms of the hands to face forward. As you exhale, step big toes to touch, heels apart. Tadasana or mountain pose, belly and tail under. Feel the fingertips reaching down towards the earth, but still you're lengthening out of the crown of your head. Close the eyes here if you wish to. Just feel that energy moving through you. You're centered. You're strong. You have no expectations. No anticipation. We're just here and now, feeling your body, feeling your breath. And gently open the eyes. Now as you exhale, relaxing through the arms, and we're going to step our feet back a little bit, preparing for our crow pose. We're going to bend into our knees. So just bringing your hands down onto the earth for support. Now, one of the keys to this pose is when you come into it or when you're attempting to come into it, make sure that you have your gaze forward a little bit. That will stop you from falling forward onto your hip. Okay? So just a gentle gaze up. We're going to start with our hand placement. Spread the fingers wide. Bring them down onto the earth about shoulder distance apart. Start to push into pointer finger mound and thumb mound. That's going to even the weight out into the hands, and that will also strengthen the arms. Now, start to shift your weight forward into the hands. We're going to lift up our hips. Walk your big toes into touch. Then we're going to work one side and then the other. We're going to start by lifting one knee up into the armpit as far up as you can. Hold here, pull the belly in, shoulders back, breathe in. Exhale, bring that foot back down, weight into the feet. Take a breath. You're going to do opposite side, root down through the hands as you inhale, lift your hips up. With your exhale, when you're ready, weight in the hands, bring left knee into armpit as close as you can here. Lift the gaze, relax the shoulders, breathe. Exhale, release. Let's inhale, lengthen the spine, squeeze your inner thighs together, pull the shoulders down the back. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands back down onto the earth. Root down through the hands, lift your hips up. Walk the feet in a little bit further as you need to. Start with your right knee into right armpit. Lifting up that leg, pointing the toes into center, engage your abdominals. If you're staying working on one side and then the other, you can release this and switch. Those of you coming into full expression, get that right knee up, gaze forward, shift the weight into the hands, left knee lifts, big toes to touch in your crow pose. Pull the navel in, engage those abdominals, shoulders back. Breathe in, release with your exhale. On your inhale, you're going to open the heart, root down through the hands, step to downward facing dog as you exhale. Take a breath. We're going to do this again. Let's flow through, releasing. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower. Breathe in, lift, open heart. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath. Inhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. Exhale to step forward. Lengthen to flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Now just grab opposite arms or elbows. Let the head release, maybe gently turning from side to side. Take a deep breath in. Calming, exhale out. Inhale, lengthen to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way up, big breath, rise, reach, lift. Exhale, palms of the hands to prayer at heart center. Inhale, bring the palms to face forward. Exhale, toes to touch, heels apart. 3 breaths in your Tadasana. As you exhale, release any judgments, any expectations. Gently open the eyes as you breathe in. As you exhale, slowly bend into the knees, bring yourself down onto the earth. Or crouching position, spread your fingers wide, preparing for your crow pose. You can always stop with one knee on. If you're working into full expression, lifting one knee, shifting your weight forward, there's a bend in the elbows, opposite knee to the armpit, toes to touch. Abdominals strong, shoulders back, gaze forward. One more breath in. As you exhale, release. Inhale, step to high plank. Exhale, lower. Breathe in, lift, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. Deep breath here. Empty out completely. Inhale, forward to high plank. As you exhale, release the knees to the earth. We're going to walk the knees wider than the hips, toes to touch, hips to the heels, making your way into child's pose. Let's bring the arms down beside us, just allowing the shoulders to relax a little bit more. Gentle curl to the fingers, 3 breaths. As you inhale now, palms of the hands to the floor, very slowly start to rise up. We're going to come back onto all fours, stretching out our wrists. So walk your hands fairly close to the knees. You're going to bend into your elbows, let the knees take most of the weight, and then we're going to flip the hands, tops of the hands to the floor, thumbs are in. Don't have to put a lot of weight here. Those of you that do have the flexibility, if you need more stretch, feel free to straighten out the arms, drawing the shoulders back, maybe even leaning back. 2 more breaths. And let the weight come into the knees. As you inhale, release one hand, then the other. Rise up and just give your hands a little bit of a shake here. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale. Let the hands come onto the earth as you exhale. Move the feet out of the way. We're going to transition all the way down onto our backs. Coming into our bridge pose, a nice heart opener. All right, let's start with the feet hip distance apart, knees on top of ankles. Feet are parallel to each other. There's a little tuck to the chin so the back of the neck is long. Bring your arms down beside you, pushing your hands into the floor. Root down through the feet. Inhale, lift the hips. Walk the arms underneath you, interlace fingers. If it's available, pinky fingers pushing into the floor. Deep breaths here. Let your inhales expand and open your heart, bringing space across the collarbones. Shins are drawing forward, inner thighs energetically pulling together. Take a deep breath in. Slowly and mindfully release as you exhale. Take a breath. On your next breath out, heel toe the feet, a little bit wider than the hips, keeping the knees bent. As you inhale, bring the biceps, the elbows in line with shoulders, relaxing the palms of the hands, facing the sky. As you exhale out, let your knees fall to the left side of the mat. So if this twist is uncomfortable for your body, please feel free to adjust into one that serves you. If there's discomfort in low back, knees stacking, we'll bring you more comfort there. If your legs are wide and you're looking to move a little bit deeper, as you inhale, really breathe into that right side. As you exhale, feel your right knee energetically drawing away and down. 2 more breaths. Inhale, knees coming back to center. Exhale, knees falling to the right side. Adjust as you need to here. Belly pulls in as you exhale. This will help you to bring out a little bit further. And relax your jaw. Soften your shoulders. Inhale, bring the knees back to center. As you exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Let the legs relax and separate. Feel free to rock from side to side if that feels good. With your exhale now back to center, wrap the arms around the legs. Breathe in. Exhale, give yourself a great big hug. Squeeze in. Then inhale to slowly release. Begin to make your way into final Shavasana. Extending out through the legs, letting the toes fall to the sides. Draw the shoulders underneath you. Bring the palms of your hands facing up towards the sky. And just take your time as you release all of the effort, all of the action from both body and mind. Just allowing yourself to rest here in this moment. Calm, centered. Begin to slowly draw your awareness back. Come back to your breath. Back to your body, inviting gentle movement in. Bending the knees as you exhale, soles of the feet to the earth. And when you're ready, transitioning over onto your side. And slowly and mindfully making your way up to seated. Coming into any seated position that you wish to take. Find a tall spine. Bring the palms of your hands to prayer at heart center, closing your eyes and bowing the head. Thanking your body for supporting you through your practice. Your mind for working to stay focused. Most importantly, thank your spirit for being open to this experience, for being willing to look inside, to cultivate great change, perhaps try something new. I thank you so very much for practicing with me. Namaste.